what 95% of failure rate actually looks like. So it says pilot purgatory. Organizations launch isolated AI experiments without systematic integration. So they'll give you a tool, be like, hey, go use this tool. And you'll be like, but it's not integrated into anything. And they're like, yeah, just use it anyways, right? Or they talk about resource misallocation, right? Over half of AI budget flow towards sales and marketing tools, while the biggest ROI sits in back office automation that nobody prioritizes strategically. So let me get this. You've got a technical backlog that's been sitting there for years, and you don't have, enough resources, right? They're not going to hire enough developers for you to actually get at it. But all of a sudden, some fancy AI salesman comes in, CEO sees all these dollar signs, and he's going to spend tons of money on that instead of the actual real problems that you needed to solve. And that's what we're seeing over and over again, is they think this is going to be some new thing. Instead, they just need to go back to old-fashioned engineering. And if they put that same amount, see that biggest ROI here, right? That's the problem. The biggest ROI is actually in the back office automation. Surprise, good old-fashioned engineering, right? Now, the next one here is the build trap. Internal AI projects succeed only 1/3 as often as specialized vendor solutions, yet companies can keep insisting on proprietary systems that fail to deliver. So, let me rephrase this for you. If you hire a company like StartupPack to come in and build a very specialized system that's going to work with your systems and integrate your systems, connect them together, and possibly use AI agents to do a lot of the data analysis and processing, which is what we specialize on, these are what they're saying is working. Now, guys, I didn't write this article. This is my article. This is an MIT study, and this is somebody else's article. But I'm telling you, I'm seeing the same thing. I'm having a lot of success in all of the AI work that we're doing, but I'm not using these off-the-shelf products. We're using old-fashioned engineering standards, building things, and then using LLMs and machine learning to power things in intelligent ways. But I'm telling you, even with a lot of these LLMs, we're having to put things through 3 and 4 system checks in order to trust it. However, when it works, it's pretty amazing, but it does take tons of guardrails. Next one here, integration breakdown. Without designing the behavioral coherence from start, AI features become disconnected tools that users work around rather than with. I've heard it said that you need infrastructure architecture before you need AI. So you need IA before AI. So the problem here is what's happening is that somebody comes in with AI and they're like, we got this thing called AI. Let's find a problem to meet this solution, right? And they're not looking at the other way around. They actually need to go find the problem and find a real solution that fits it. Instead, they come in with the solution and say, let's go find a problem, right? It's like running around with a hammer and say, where's the nails that hit? Where's the nails that hit? Where's the, Instead, you're like, dude, we use all screws and rivets, right? There's no nails. And so this is kind of the problem that we're seeing in organizations, whereas good old-fashioned engineering is what is really mostly needed. Now, they talk about how to do this, and I kind of alluded to this a little bit about how to have some of the 5% success. But the problem is that the C-suite is just seeing the dollar signs in this, right? So tools like ChatGPT shine for solo users, cranking out quick ideas, but they flop in company settings because they don't hold on to context or tweak based on feedback, right? Workers ditch these systems fast when outputs go wonky on sensitive tasks, leaving pilots stuck in demo land. Now, the bigger problem here is there's budget blunders, right? Over half the cash flow to sales and marketing gimmicks because they're easy to sell upstairs, but the real wins hire in boring back office stuff, right? Like the kind of stuff that we build here at StartupPack for people. Now, MIT's data screams that operational automation pays off quicker, but execs chase the quick, shiny thing, especially if it has the initials AI on it. And that's what we're seeing over and over here. So, there's been a couple of other interesting news articles about this, right? And this has been part of what we've been feeling this week. Ives says skeptics of tech rally will be proven wrong again, right? S&P fell yesterday, so this was on the 20th. Pulled down by big tech stocks as traders dumped AI names. Skeptics of tech rally will be proven wrong again. I've said an analyst this morning. The tech bull market, in our view, is fueled by the biggest I can't talk today. Biggest transformational tech spending cycle in the last 40 years, the AI revolution. Guys, I'm not the only one saying it here. This is an absurd amount of spending that we are seeing on it. Now, NVIDIA did tick back up today, and so this is pretty interesting, but Ives expects the tech bull cycle to be well intact for at least 2 to 3 more years. We view tech sell-off like yesterday as opportunities to the core winners, right? Now, Adding AI to your company name, so this is also on the 20th, says right now it could be more of a curse, right? And so some of the bigger companies, we're starting to see some of the hits on AI, right? And so they're starting to see some of the drops in some, over the last couple of days, some of the big AI names.
Hi, I'm Spencer, a fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership and 25 years in software development, I've transformed technology teams and products for businesses just like yours. As your fractional CTO, you get the strategic guidance of a seasoned technology executive without the full-time commitment, perfect for companies ready to leverage cutting-edge technology without expanding headcount. My team at StartupPack has already built advanced AI agents for small and medium businesses, automating complex workflows and delivering advanced ROI to human workflows. We specialize in creating custom software that connects your systems into a single coherent technology ecosystem. Our development approach focuses on tangible business outcomes. For one client, we developed AI-powered workflows that cut days off of human processes. For another company, by connecting multiple systems, we reduced processing time to increase their ROI by over 75%. We don't just write code, we architect solutions that scale. Whether you need cloud system architecture, data integration between legacy systems, or custom AI agents that automate your unique business processes, my team delivers results that exceed your expectations. Having led technology for a lot of companies and launched 7 successful brands of my own, I bring battle-tested expertise to your business challenges. Our specialty is turning technological complexity into business advantage. So if you're ready to harness the power of AI and custom software to drive your business forward, let's connect. Together, we'll build technology that doesn't just solve today's problems, it positions you for tomorrow's opportunities. Technology leadership, decades of experience, AI powered. Reach out today and we can help you. Check out startuppack.com/Spencer.